Okay, so MIUI 13 on the POCO X3 Pro. So it's been about 4 to 5 days since I updated my POCO X3 Pro to MIUI 13, and honestly for me, in my experience, it's meh. And I'm not sure what it is, but some people are having very different experiences with their POCO X3 Pro compared to my experience with mine. There are people commenting that their POCO X3 Pro are now having battery drain issues since they updated to MIUI 13, and even before MIUI 13 they're having screen flickering issues which I didn't experience in my unit. So just a quick reminder that this is what I've been experiencing with my specific unit. It may be different with your units, with other people's units. So obviously I won't be seeing problems or issues that hasn't happened in my X3 Pro. What's up mga kuya? Welcome back to the channel. So this is MIUI 13 on the POCO X3 Pro, and honestly this is just going to be a short video update on the POCO X3 Pro with MIUI 13. So again, I updated my POCO X3 Pro to MIUI 13 about 4 to 5 days ago, and it's just meh. So first off, regarding the UI, there's pretty much no major changes to the appearance of the UI, or should I say pretty much looks the same as with the previous MIUI version that was in here, which was, if I remember correctly, 12.5.7 or 9. So first off is with the patch notes, like what's new. So with the system stable MIUI based on Android 12, updated Android security patch to February 2022. So that's increased system security. Apps can be opened as floating windows directly from the sidebar, which honestly I don't really use and I don't really care about. Enhanced accessibility support for phone clock and weather. Again, not really something I'm too concerned about. And less app optimization, mind map nodes are more convenient and intuitive now, which honestly, I don't know what that is. So honestly, I was hoping for real major changes from MIUI 12 to 13, but honestly, there's really no major difference here. So before I talk about what's new and some new quirks with MIUI 13, is some things that didn't change, which is actually a good thing. So performance is still really freaking good here. Opening, closing apps, multitasking hasn't changed. It's still freaking awesome. And obviously that includes playing games, like no problems with even playing the most graphically demanding Android games right now. The pictures and videos that the POCO X3 Pro takes are still solid for a mid-range phone, so yeah, nothing really much to say about that. And in my experience for the 4 to 5 days that I was using this, I'm still getting my usual battery life, so that's about 6 to 6.5 hours of screen on time. So that's a combination again of social media, YouTube, some gaming, and picture taking. So I would usually end the day with around 20% left. So I can't really address the battery drain issues that people are having with their units. It may be with an app that you recently installed, or an app that's constantly running in the background that you may not be aware of. Try to use your phone in safe mode and see if that issue still persists. So moving on to the changes that I noticed, there may be changes that I may not mention in this video that other people notice. But the first thing that I noticed with MIUI 13 is with the notification shade, more specifically with the quick toggles. So I thought at first na namamalikmata ba ako, but unfortunately you can't customize what's in the notification shade now, at least with the old like notification center, notification shade. So if you want to be able to customize the quick toggles and customize this to however you want, what shortcuts you want to be on here, then you're gonna have to go to notifications and control center, then control center style, and go to the new version, which honestly I'm not a fan of. This is what I've been used to. So one swipe to show the first row of quick toggles and then the brightness adjustment, and another swipe to reveal your other quick toggles. But with MIUI 13, Xiaomi is actually forcing you to use the new version, which in this case you're gonna have to swipe from the left to reveal just your notifications and swipe from the right to reveal your quick toggles, which you now can customize. Yeah. So I don't like that Xiaomi is forcing you to use the new version of whatever shit they're implementing in their phones, but I'm not a fan of that. And one interesting quirk or feature that I didn't have or experience with MIUI 12, which MIUI 13 now has, is with the multitasking panel or window, whatever the hell you want to call it. So for example, I open up a game or application where it's supposed to be exclusively in the landscape mode. So I have Clash of Clans opened up, so if I exit the app and then go back to the multitasking panel, then it will forcibly go into landscape mode. Like for me, that's kind of annoying since it just forces you to go into landscape mode even if you're holding your phone in portrait mode. And now the only way for you to like cancel that out is open another app and then press the multitasking button again, and yeah. So I'm not really sure how I feel about that quirk or feature, but it's there. And I guess last up, the main problem that I mentioned in my update video on this after 1 year is with receiving notifications. So with most of the other apps that I'm using, I'm now able to receive notifications, so that's good, except with Messenger still. So for example, if I have Messenger closed and it's not in the multitasking panel, I won't receive notifications like at all, like 90% of the time. There are some rare times where I receive notifications from it even though it's closed. So still, if I want to receive notifications from Messenger all the time, then I'm gonna have to leave it open in the multitasking panel, which isn't really a big deal for me, but I'm a bit of an OC guy. I'm someone who occasionally clears all my apps from time to time when I know that I won't be using the phone for an extended period of time. And take note, when I was using this phone for like the first 1 or 2 months, I didn't have that problem. Like even though I have all my apps cleared in the background, I still receive notifications from Messenger. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is just me being nitpicky, but that's something that still Xiaomi hasn't really optimized for MIUI. And honestly, why I think MIUI 13 on the POCO X3 Pro is just kind of meh is because there's no really major changes here. I guess what I'm saying is I miss the old MIUI that was pretty much like vanilla MIUI, as I would say. So that's what I noticed what's changed with MIUI 13 here on the POCO X3 Pro. And these are my thoughts and opinions. Of course, if you guys have your own thoughts and opinions, then leave it in the comments of this video. That's why it's there. And yeah, I think there's still gonna be some people in the comments who's gonna ask, can I still recommend this? Is this a great phone? And the short answer is yes, I can still easily recommend the POCO X3 Pro. It's a great phone. Nothing about it is a deal breaker. So of course, as always, leaving a like is the easiest way to support the channel. Consider subscribing if you like my content and turn on notifications for all so you'll be updated on my latest videos. As always, stay safe mga kuya. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Flip a bag, now I'm serving a Tesla. Going back, shawty with me, I stepped up. GTA for the ops and on Leicester. Shawty born to be my angel, yeah, I'm blessed up. Cooking right up in the stew, got a cheddar